Hi, I'm Sophie Musumeci and I'm from the executive team at the West Pennant Hills Public School P&C community. And I want to share with you, we've actually just run this most incredible fundraiser for our school and for the P&C. It's the art show that came to life at the West Pennant Hills Public School. And it's just an amazing book. It's like a choose your own adventure book. And, you know, as the P&C throughout the year, well, last year when we had COVID, it was really hard for us to do any form of fundraising. And it really meant that we weren't able to invest in a whole heap of different school activities that we normally would. And so we were throwing around, you know, a whole heap of ideas on what could we do. And, you know, the traditional things comes up, you know, the bake sale and the, you know, the sugary stuff. And I was just like, no, we've got to find another way where we can make money for the school, but also not have the parents kind of, you know, getting all upset about having to spend time and also invest on sugary things and do something that's healthy. And when we came across this book, we were like, oh my God, this is it. So the book is like a choose your own adventure. For those of you who are, you know, younger or older like me, you remember those books. And it's actually custom made. So the school is featured in here, a whole heap of teachers are featured in here. And so it's designed for our school, which is really, really great. And when we shared it with our principal, she was so on board straight away because she thought, well, it was a no-brainer, right? It's a healthy fundraising event. It's educational because reading is so important, especially in primary schools. If anyone had to do homeschooling like I did, you would know the pain of trying to homeschool a student who doesn't love reading. So to find a really fun and creative way to be able to, you know, reignite that spark for reading was something that our principal saw and was like, let's just do this. The other thing was that it was really low effort. So not only from the teaching staff's perspective, but also from the parents and from the P&C to run this fundraiser, it was really low effort. If you've ever had to run a fair or a fete, it is a nightmare. So this was like, it was just so easy, it was healthy, and we actually raised a lot of money. So what we did was our book sales, we had 3 different options. So we had, if you bought 1, it was $25. If you bought 2, it was $45. And if you bought 3, it was $60. And you have to have different options because if you don't, no one's going to buy them. We managed to raise over $2,500 just on book sales. And we also did about $4,000 on sponsorship. So another really great part of this book is that inside the book, there are a few pages where we could have sponsors, logos listed. And so what we did was we created some really simple sponsorship packages and we contacted our normal sponsors that we had around the school. And also maybe there was a few new businesses that had opened up, practical businesses, or even some of the parents of kids at the school. And we contacted them. We came up with a $200 sponsorship package, which included getting their logo in the book. They got a P&C on our P&C Facebook page. They got a shout out and a promotional post, and we also shouted out to them on our newsletter. And, you know, it was just such an easy book. The other thing, obviously, besides making money for the school, is the kids loved it. Like, they really loved it. And it was an opportunity for our leaders to actually drive the whole fundraiser themselves. So whilst the P&C were doing all the behind the scenes and, you know, getting it up so people could buy it, the leaders of the school, so the grade 6, actually drove it. So they decided who the teachers were going to be. They engaged all of the classes. They did the activities for the launch. And the author, Melanie, was just so amazing to deal with. She has all of the templates and all of the communication resources that you need. So you're not starting from scratch and trying to come up with your own. It was just almost like plug and play. And it was easy, and you know, the quality of the books was great as well. And ultimately it got the kids excited about reading again. They were so pumped around finding out who the teachers were going to be, because the leaders kept that a surprise. So on the day that everyone got the books, it was the big reveal. They ran some competitions with the students to see if they could guess who they were going to be, and it was just so much fun. So if you're looking for a fundraiser that's healthy, educational, low effort, and can make some really good money out of it, this is the one.